Our next speaker on the program is Draznin. Dean is a JFAN board member. He's also the president and CEO of Draznin Communications, which is a global PR firm located in Fairfield. Among his many clients are best-selling authors Alan Dershowitz and J.D. Vance, who wrote the New York Times #1 bestseller, Hillbilly Elegy, which I identified with directly, having grown up around South Missouri. Dean is going to talk to us about ways that we can support JFAN in us all working together to support you and support each other. Please welcome Dean Draznin.
Are you feeling worked up yet? Really? Okay, we're going to split down the middle.
Okay.
Just theme of the evening is with great respect and memory for our beloved, iconic Tom Petty.
Yes.
The idea. Okay, I want this half to my left. I want this part of the audience to say, "Don't back down." Can you say that for me?
Yep.
Don't back down. Okay, let's see it on the right. Can you say that for me? Don't back down. Don't back down. Now, who can do it better, the right or the left? Let's try this again, and let's just see how worked up you are. 1, 2, 3. Good start. You could probably tell I went to UC Berkeley. The decisions that we make today have consequences that are immediate and also far-reaching. Some of them lasting long after we're gone. Right decisions bring benefits that are highly significant, even life-changing, life-saving, now and for future generations. What we decide today says everything about who we are and how far our vision reached. I'm not being overly dramatic here. As Diane pointed out, look at the graph. Combined, Keokuk and Washington counties have 305 CAFOs, with 1.35 million hogs. Jefferson County has 56 CAFOs and 150,000 hogs. That's only 7.5% of all the hogs in this area. What more do we need to know? And I'm going to repeat that. What more do we need to know? I'm going to ask you to prioritize your support for JFAN above all other donations you make this year. Why? Think about it. If we can't stem the invasion of CAFOs in Jefferson County, you might as well throw away all your other plans and dreams, all your personal, educational, business, and yes, even spiritual priorities. There will be no chance of enjoying a productive, healthy life in Fairfield, Iowa, if industrial farming becomes the norm. And we know industrial farming is not really the new face of family farming, as they claim, right? It's something very toxic, small-minded, and it does something terrible. It gives farming a dirty name. How sad. And sadly, it's sweeping across the state, everywhere, except not here. Not yet. That's why we need to pull out the stops and support JFAN more generously than ever before. JFAN is the rampart that's pushing against the farming industrial complex when they put in CAFOs against our neighbors' wishes. JFAN challenges the politicians when they seem overly beholden to special interests of big ag. JFAN is not afraid to take on corporate legal teams that try to bully us into submission, because we will not be bullied. We will not be bullied. As a member of the Iowa Alliance for Responsible Agriculture, JFAN is one of the big engines behind the movement to create a statewide moratorium on CAFO expansion. How important is that? The vital work that JFAN does every day is priceless and time-consuming. It's a full-time job and a half. And folks, it needs to be, because make no mistake, the CAFO invasion is a 24/7 meticulously planned, insidious campaign, without a conscience and unstoppable, unless we take a stand and don't back down. And that is where JFAN saves the day and continues to save us year after year. Without JFAN, we'd be goners. Drive by any CAFO on the way to Iowa City. We've all done it. And you can smell the stench even a mile away. And that, my friends, is the fragrance of the future. They don't care how many lives they ruin. They say, hey, it's a smell of money. Sounds cynical, right? But no, it's actually the truth. Smell of money. Truly, for the monolithic corporations behind it all, it's all and only about meeting 90-day fiscal projections, growing quarterly profits for shareholders and boards of directors, and that's it. There's no allegiance to you or me, or supporting the state's economy, or helping our neighbors who've been tricked into believing they'll make a healthy living as CAFO operators. It's a huge and ugly deception. For the farmers who wind up trapped in a corporate stranglehold, as well as for the general public that believes that their food is coming from bucolic family farms. But we don't have the time to wait for this travesty to become obvious to everyone. By then, it will be too late. We cannot give up all that we've invested in Fairfield all these years. We refuse to give up and roll over. We won't back down. We will not back down. CAFOs are not our destiny, written in stone. There is something that we can do. And folks, I think I can hear your checkbooks hyperventilating at the moment. And I think you should take them out of your pockets and give them some breathing room. As the greatest wartime hero of the 20th century, Winston Churchill, put it, never, never, never give up. I don't know about you, but I'm fighting mad. Are you mad?
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
Good. I hope so. So please join me and support JFAN and the tireless work of Diane Rosenberg and her team. Thank you, Diane, from the bottom of our hearts.